Thank you for stopping by. We are Iowa.com. I'm meteorologist Chris Kubal. We're tracking some potential for severe weather across the southern extent of Iowa this evening. I think storms are out of southern Iowa by 7 o'clock. Wind and hail threats going to be the greatest with this. We're calling for individual thunderstorms creating localized but significant effects in both of those two categories, wind and hail. Again, into Missouri by 7 o'clock. After this, the humidity is coming down for Friday, although only for a brief stint. Still looking hot into next week with those temps surging ahead back into the 90s. Here's those storm threats as we look at the scenario for tonight. Largest threat up to baseball or larger sized hail in extreme southern Iowa and some spots of 60 to 70 mile per hour wind. See Futurecast billowing up a couple of these isolated storms. By 5 o'clock, we've already seen a cluster near the Missouri border produce some baseball to softball sized hail. And again, I think we could be looking at that before storms exit by about 7 o'clock. Clearing skies tonight, temperatures down into the 60s, a bit more refreshing tomorrow morning. And you'll notice that drop in humidity. Still temperatures targeting the upper end of the 80s, close to 90 in a few locations. Ample sunshine, some high cirrus clouds moving in as we go later into the day. Overnight, some showers with a couple of embedded thunderstorms possible, and that will extend through the first portion of Saturday before drying out. Temperatures are into the 90s at the time of this recording on Thursday afternoon. We'll drop to 60 degrees for the overnight low tonight and then 89 on Friday. But that big drop in the humidity will most definitely be noticed courtesy to that north breeze. Upper 80s, again close to 90 degrees. We're going to see that humidity level down into the comfortable range for the duration of Friday, even for much of Saturday. But that heat dome is still in place across much of the southern portion of the country. We're right on that northern extent. And what this dome does is works to suppress that rising air, keep those storms and rain from forming. But we're riding right on that northern edge. We have a little ripple into this dome, and watch as we get that next bit of energy to ride right along that northern edge. We call these ridge riders, and that's going to be producing that chance for rain Saturday early, and I think some redevelopment for Saturday evening into the overnight. Temperatures, though, still robust as we look ahead for Father's Day. Air temperatures mid-90s expected. Same goes for Monday and then into Tuesday too. Each of these days do look robust for big time temperatures. Add in some modest humidity levels. Once again, I think we're into the upper 90s, close to triple digits when it comes to the heat index each of these 3 days. It will be breezy. It will be mild in there too. We will have some rain chances and a frontal boundary in close proximity towards the end of next week to limit the rise of those temps, but daily rain chances Tuesday going into the weekend.